What's up, Thrashers, and welcome back to Thrash Reviews, where yours truly, Thrash Maniac 99, continues to review upcoming hard rock and heavy metal albums in the calendar year of 2016, and tonight I am reviewing the only album I had any interest in checking out that came out today, July 29th, the newest release from the pioneering band of the metalcore genre, Ringworm, and their new album called Snake Church. Ringworm is a metalcore band, arguably the first metalcore band, formed back in 1988, and they have been going strong for nearly 30 years with the metalcore sound. They were the first, or at least one of the first bands to combine hardcore with extreme metal, thus metalcore was born from this band, as well as even bands like Integrity, Earth Crisis, Converge, Hatebreed. But Ringworm arguably could be considered the first true metalcore band to ever exist. And this is a new album of theirs for, I believe it's Relapse Records, I believe is the label. But let's hear what this band had in store this time around. So the opening track is the title track, Snake Church, and it pretty much sets in motion the aggression behind this band's music in full swing. Because you get those elements of thrash, you get those hardcore elements, and even at times a bit doomy at times. Like doom metal can even be heard on certain parts of the song as well as in some tracks of the album. They do slow things down to like a more depressive vibe at certain points in time, and it's kind of sends in this foreboding sense within the songs. And Snake Church was a hell of an opening track to really get things going in a big way. To continue, the next track I want to touch base on is Destroy or Create, basically talking about problems with the world, whether we should create something to save it, or have people keep destroying it and causing the planet to die. And the vibe of the track was very, very thrash-oriented. This was more of a thrash tune at certain points in time because it had those thrash beats. And what more can you ask for on a track like this? Continuing with the next track, Shades of Blue. This was the longest track of the album at 4.5 minutes. Excuse me. And it was very doom-laden at, like I said, this was arguably one of the more doomy tracks of the album. Like, there was a lot of doom metal influence showcased on this track because of those, like, slower, kind of almost Black Sabbath-sounding guitar riffs and the slower drum beats. And so, this song, I would say, for most people who don't like metalcore, but want to hear something different within the genre from a band like this, this might be a track that can help lure them into metalcore through a more doomy variety from what Ringworm did on this track. And then the final track I want to touch base on is Innocent Blood. One of my favorite tracks of the album. It was just unrelenting, very hardcore sounding within the drums, and the riffs kind of kept that more hardcore punk tradition going for this band, because after all, metalcore is extreme metal and hardcore punk mixed together, so they just decided to showcase a little bit more of that hardcore punk sensibility, and there you go. But overall with this album, holy crap, this might be the best metalcore album to come out this year. Sorry, Hatebreed, I love you, but Ringworm outdid you this time around. Snake Church combines every bit of influence that Ringworm has to offer. The metalcore influence, the hardcore influence, the thrash metal influence, and at certain parts of songs or even certain songs have a doom metal influence thrown into the mix to kind of change up the dynamics a little bit. And it just made for one of the strongest albums of the year so far. 91 out of 100 for Snake Church by Ringworm. Holy shit! Was this a crazy album. But for those out there who have heard this album, what did you guys think of Snake Church by Ringworm? Leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought of the album. And still got a couple more reviews from last week to do, Black Crown Initiate and Periphery. I do plan on trying to get through those soon, I would hope, and then try to go back and do the other albums I missed this year, like Lacuna Coil, Melvins, and a bunch of others. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Peace out, and have a good night.